What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is day 1 for me. It is day 6 of the season altogether. However, I've been working. I haven't had time to put sets in, so we are out. We are setting today. Unfortunately, it is a rainy, muddy, gross mess outside, so it should be interesting. But we're all out here. Got the kids. Got Mr. Cedar 2 out there. Let's get out there and get some sets in the ground. We're back over. Last year I was out here. I caught 2 porcupine behind me right there on a blind set. It was clear as day. They were coming through, but the porcupine got there first, I guess. So, and then I caught another coyote. We're in this giant field. I mean, it's just a huge field, and then there's corn back here that they already got, but I'm gonna find a spot, put a set, and we'll get to it. There's a little trail here. Might be deer, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put a little set right on in there. So like I said, it's raining. I don't usually use a knee pad, but I brought this along today because I knew it's gonna be wet and it's gonna be gross. So we're just gonna move all this out of the way here and get some of these stumps out, and we'll start digging. So I'm kind of thinking, if they're coming from this way and they step down, you know, if you watch a dog step down off of the last step of the stairs, it's kind of further than what you normally would. So I got a pretty wide trap bed. I mean, that's my hand. So let's see if I can still night latch it, huh? Yep, there she goes.
Is that all?
I went to one of Mark Zager's demos over at the New York State Trapping Convention, and I don't have screen covers, but he says that he leaves his trap bed kind of floating in there, and the jaws kind of dug into the dirt a little bit, so that when the water gathers, it gathers underneath the trap. That way the trap doesn't freeze. And when he said that, I was like, that makes so much sense. Why didn't I think of that before? So I decided I'm going to try it this year. We'll see. I'm going to get this. So I'm just going to take these leaves,
Mom, why do you need leaves?
kind of cover around my pan here, because I don't want the dirt to fall underneath it. I want to be able to bed it around the pan. So I'm going to throw some of this dirt and stuff out. Thank you, Cooper. I'll take these off when I am done. Just kind of using them as like a, kind of like a trapper's cap, but they don't make them for the alphas yet, so. I should have done the peat moss first, because now I can blend it in with this, but that's alright. Blend it in a little bit. Put some guide sticks here. set, a little blended in, but it does also still kind of stand out there. I got some guide sticks here so that when they walk down, I mean, I wouldn't want to put my foot on that either. I'd rather step right there. So they might jump over, but we'll see. I've never really done blind sets before. I did them a couple times last year, and I caught a damn porcupine each time. So, okay, so I'm gonna put a dirt hole kind of right back in this grass tuft here. I want them to step down into my trap. This is the laneway right behind me, but it's still also, we're gonna do a dirt hole, a makeshift dirt hole right here, and then I'll do my trap right here. First, I'm gonna dig out my dirt hole, and then I'll put my trap in. Because in my experience, if I dig my dirt hole second, I end up accidentally setting my trap off.
That's actually cool.
So I think I'm gonna try some of Sarah's trap line from She Traps, her Heartbreaker here. Haven't had it, used it at all yet. It's my first set where I needed some bait. So just gonna put a little bit in there, toss it right down in that hole. And then take some sheep's wool, put some Tough Love gland lure on it. Just a little bit of gland lure. Right there on the wool, toss that in the hole. Right there with the stick. Well, we're in like a big pinch point. We got a field over there, and then a field over there, and a field over here. So you got laneways all through here. 3 different laneways, but 4 different lines of trees. So it's a great spot, guys. Alright guys, so you can see there, my trap bed is hollow, right? All underneath that, completely hollow. I'm gonna cover it with peat moss so it doesn't freeze, which we're not expecting freezing temperatures yet anyways, but I'm gonna cover it with peat moss so that I can get it more, it's pretty solid as it is. I dug those levers into the mud a little bit and kind of push that mud around a little bit, but I don't want it on top of the levers or on top of the jaws because I don't want, when those jaws to come up, I don't want mud stuck in there. So I'm gonna put some peat moss over it. I just put all that peat moss over there, and I'll take this off, and that's it. So just cover it a little bit with some peat moss, and then we're gonna shake this stuff in there. Just to bring it in more to the surroundings that it is now. I'm gonna put a little hole back here that I'll put my bait in. It's not exactly a dirt hole, but it's not a compass set. It's just kind of the same conception as Zager's pipe train, but I don't have pipe. I got some beaver meat with some bait mix from Rousat in there. Come on. Some beaver tail oil. Stick that right in there. That's it there. Just a little hole. Bring some of this grass up over it a little bit. And hopefully we get a catch. See the two got a catch right there. He's over there remaking one of his catches now. So